is going on here? Hold on, wait.
This is why we don't go to the Apple store.
LOL.
What? This is our time to relax.
I don't know. This feels like a scene out of a movie. That didn't even feel real. That felt like a fever dream that I was watching just now. She said it is all our time. Like, what is even... Can you imagine you're walking to the Apple store and this, you walk in and this is what you see? Because personally, I would walk right back out. So I'm going to pull that back. That is hilarious. She was literally spitting bars. Oh! Not the steel pole. Oh!
Need some milk!
Now he needs some milk. That used to be my favorite meme, bro. I used to recite that every day. Did y'all hear the impact when the car hit? Like, I would cry. Like, your car is done for.
Watch till the end.
I just want to get my food.
I just want to get my food. It's always McDonald's doing this, you know. Y'all ever realize it's always McDonald's doing this? Like, nobody else gets, no other customers in food service get more mad than McDonald's eaters. Like, for some reason, McDonald's always has this hostility in the air. There's always some weird tension in McDonald's when you step in. Like, someone's about to fight someone, whether that's the workers fighting the workers, the management fighting their team. Feeling like I'm filming a TV show for a reality show. That's crazy.
You need to leave the store now.
You need to leave. You need to leave.
I'm gonna call the police now.
Not the police.
I would like to fuck them.
I would like to fuck them. What? Ma'am, this is a McDonald's. Like, you know that meme, sir? This is a Wendy's. Ma'am, this is a McDonald's. Like, what? There was probably children up in that place and everything. Oh my god, people are so weird. I cannot. Whoa, why is she rolling up like that? That's making me uncomfortable. What? Is he ripping them off the... Oh! No! That is so much money. Oh my god, what are they doing?
Yo, you gotta back up, man.
They're picking the stuff up off the displays and dashing them on the ground. I know they're fake. Actually, no, some of them aren't. They only have fake models for, like, I think the newer stuff that comes out, but like they usually will still have a real version of the phone so you can actually scroll through it and test it out before you purchase it. The man's walking around dashing them off the... Oh my god.
We tried to help her find a new bra after she complained about the one she bought. Here we go.
Yeah, I think I might take some bras too, because like you can just steal now, right?
Well, stealing is never okay.
No, but they're looting everywhere.
We tried to help her find a new bra after she complained about the one she bought.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
We returned the bra she didn't like even though it was past the return date.
You're stealing, so you go.
No, I'm not stealing.
You are
I just
stealing.
left the store.
You just said
You're
you just
taking
said
this
you were
out.
gonna
I
steal.
left the store.
You just said you were gonna steal.
No, I said stealing. Everybody's doing it.
So okay, go ahead.
Imagine going into a restaurant and you're in the middle of a meal and you're like, hey, you know what? It seems like everyone's dining and dashing now, right? Anyways, we'll get the dessert menu. You're like, are you about to steal some shit? Yeah, you can't do this. You can't act like this, first of all, because it's just, you know, not how adults do it most of the time. So let's try not to do that. But yeah, you also said you were gonna steal. Like that's, what are you, the Riddler? Ah, stealing these days, huh? Funny, everyone seems to be on it nowadays, huh? Okay. Okay. Weird how nothing's on the walls to begin with, right? It's almost like this happens a lot, you'd guess. God, that's so annoying. I would quit. I would just quit on the spot. If I walked down the aisle and I had to clean that up, I would probably quit on the spot. We apologize to our customers that we no longer have dressing rooms. They were being used as restrooms and were a public health concern. Yep. Hey guys, let's stop taking changing rooms. Let's stop doing that, I think. Let's just use jeans, sweaters, maybe the odd sock, sure. Do you try on socks? No one tries on socks before they buy them. But you know, no one does. They don't take shits in the change rooms. So let's just keep that. Let's not do that ever again.
Rimology.
A story I learned about recently. When I was still in architecture school, a professor gave his class an exercise. One student came up with a project with a lot of ramps for disabled people. The professor started laughing and asked her to remove them because no one will use them. A month after or so, he lost his leg. Oh my gosh, Danny Blind says, so how do those ramps sound now, Teach? Yikes. Seriously, what do you mean that no one will use them? It's just very strange. I mean, of course that's not true. There are lots of people who would use them. That's a great idea. That's a tough way to learn a lesson though. That's like some harsh karma. We were just talking about like Monopoly karma. This one's definitely a bigger consequence for sure. I will say that. Curmudgeon, I don't even know how to say that. Sitting on a highway late at night because of a bad car accident. Already not good. The highway was packed and barely moving. One guy thinks he's smarter than everyone else and tries to drive on the shoulder. He makes it a good little ways before running into an on-ramp, also packed with cars. He had nowhere to go and no one let him in. He was stuck between cars in the rightmost lane and cars from the on-ramp. Everyone stuck bumper to bumper and float around him. I went from watching him past me and almost getting out of my view to passing him and losing sight of him in my rear view mirror. Yikes, that's what happens. Those people are so annoying. Annoying. I hate people who think that they can just pass everyone. It's so freaking frustrating. There are places that have like the emergency lane or whatever, and people will use that. People will go on the shoulder. It's just, it can be a madhouse sometimes. People got places to be. They think they can just do whatever they want. Husky infantry. The other day I was taking my dog for a walk around the neighborhood. She squatted down to take a boop, and I reached for my doggy bags only to realize I was fresh out. So I peeked around making sure nobody was looking and I just left it. Hopefully you were going home to get a bag to come back and pick it up. 10 minutes later, I'm walking across the road and I cut through a thin grass median in the center, and what do you know? I step in dog bleep. I wasn't even mad. I knew I deserved it. You absolutely did. You absolutely did. It happens. Sometimes you forget little bags, but there's a will, there's a way. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pick up your dog poo. It is so annoying, okay? It is so annoying for everyone else to have to just deal with it. And that's exactly why. Because who left their dog poo on the median? You learned a lesson that day, and I respect that. I work at an auto parts store. This one guy stole some $60 headlights and literally sprinted out of the door. We went to look outside to try and get his license plate just in time to see him speed off, hit a curb, and blow out his tire. Called the cops and the dumbass got arrested and had to have his car towed. Just a dumb criminal, man. For $60 headlights. Was it worth it? A tire is so much more expensive than that. And so it was like bail, you know? Like, oh man, you just can't do it. Just speeding away a little too fast, you know? Yeah, so stupid. Felix the fake YT. Not instant, but karma nonetheless. My dad kept getting his lunch stolen at work one day, so he got my mother to get the spiciest hot sauce on the market to put on the sandwich. Lo and behold, the guy who stole it was looking red as a hot iron. They fired the guy and my dad got to eat his lunch again. Dang. Wow. Like, yeah, what did you think? Why would you be stealing someone else's lunch? You know, I get like maybe you needed some help and you needed lunch, but you should definitely talk to somebody and you shouldn't just steal it. I'm sure that they would be happy to also bring you a lunch if you needed a little bit of support. I would hope that of them. I would think that that would be the right thing to do if they were in a position where they could. But you can't just steal it from them or else this is what happens. You get the hottest hot sauces. And then you get fired? Even worse. Not good at all. Dang, he was probably trying to keep so quiet too and just stressed.
Okay.
Why did you do that?
Oh, because there were like a lot of things in this cart and I needed it.
The amount of employees that I see at Walmart are like over 65 years old. So whenever I'm at Walmart, I try and behave the most. You know what I mean? I'll walk back, I'll put things back at Walmart because they have that sweet old man in the front with stickers. He's saying, please don't do that. Please don't do what that trashy woman did, please. Have a great day. I'm 77 years old. I just made your day. How does that sound? Handing out smiles and discounts. Walmart.
Are you for real? Are you for real?
This is a crime. This is just okay. Low key, man, just let it happen. Walmart can pay for it. Now it's a basketball game, okay. It is a fun little holiday TikTok. Just a guy committing a crime. You're not getting injured, possibly gravely injured because you're trying to save Walmart a couple of shampoos. No, don't get involved. Yeah, I mean, I feel bad. The guy's stealing what seems to be like cleaning stuff, personal hygiene aisle. So I feel bad that he's stealing that kind of stuff. If he had an Xbox 360 or whatever in his hand, a little bit different. Checking out that new iOS. Nice. That new notch at the top. Calls the police in 18 seconds flat. Yeah, let's steal these phones, but first, let's just break the first. Okay, so your plan's to steal all the phones, but first you're gonna kick them in 900 times. You're like, yes, I finally got it. It looks like this. You're like, yeah, don't steal phones, but also this is the right situation. If someone's stealing or someone's doing a heist with like 9 of their friends in an Apple store, film, sure, step back, don't get involved. Apple can pay for this one, I'm sure. When you have no Valentine or class. Yeah, again, Walmart, know what I mean? Every time you see that friendly old man in the front, that 76-year-old man with that sticker, puts it on your chest, just know he might have to clean this up after you're done your little Snapchat. Not even a TikTok too, like a Snapchat. You're getting like 13 people to watch it, maximum for clout. Get out of here. There's nothing more intimidating than a dad wearing an apron in a home hardware.
I have the receipt. We bought it already.
I'm going to work it out with another store.
Well, you go work
and
it
as
out
soon
with
as
them.
I do, I will. When
You're
I
not
have the
taking
same
it away
price.
from this young lady.
I didn't take away from anything. I was
That's
here
what you're trying to
looking
do
at
right
it.
now.
No.
Why do I have to wait for you to call another store? It's mine. I don't need to wait.
Right here in front of it. I said, I want this toilet.
We paid for it.
I prayed that I picked Put your camera down.
Go ahead, record me. I'm not doing
I know.
anything wrong.
Neither am I.
You have my toilet that I can't grab.
This whole conflict here in its entirety is all about pooping. I didn't want to get into the politics of who was there first and who has what and who has claim over which toilet and how long each customer gets to read the box before, you know, they gotta let it go. I don't know the rules to that. All I know is that this is hilarious because both of these parties involved have to take a shit so bad. They're like, listen, man, I need that toilet. He's like, well, I need to see if there's a better price first, and then maybe I'll take this one. Even like me at work sometimes, I'm like, oh, I don't want to do it. Do I have to do it? Maybe I'll just hold it for 7.5 hours.
You guys actually...
No.
You guys don't buy gaming consoles?
No.
Oh, what is this actually? I found it in my brother's room. He just moved out to college.
You guys need to leave. You need to leave or I'm calling the cops.
I just want to sell this console, man.
I need an officer here as soon as possible. I have a couple of guests trespassing on the premises.
I was just trying to sell this console to him, and I guess he didn't like it because he called the cops on me.
Sounds like the option's gonna be up to you guys. You can either delete the video made in there, or they're gonna want to press charges for whatever. So
Yeah, I mean they can press charges. I mean their stocks are so high right now.
That last line was just too good about the stocks. I'm sorry, that was too good. No, yeah, you can't walk in with a device that you've taped together to anywhere. How does that sound? I know what that is. I understand what that is. I understand what he's trying to do in the video because I'm 28 and I grew up with these consoles. No one's gonna understand if you walk in with that. Like, good luck, pal. Yeah, walk into an airport with like GameCube taped to another console. That's awesome. You're gonna have the same reaction, if not way worse.
The fire_eagle. I'm in the New York subway. A guy elbows me out of the way to get into the turnstile first, yelling vaguely that he has a train to catch. In parentheses, it says, no sh**. Through the turnstile, turn the corner, and there are a few cops set up near a folding table, and he gets pulled to have his bag searched. That's what happens when you got a train to catch. You're in a rush? No, no, no. No, ma'am. You're getting your bag randomly searched now today. Sorry. You can get the next train. Dang, man. People are always so pushy on the subway. We all got places to go. You know what I mean? Corthlum. All right. Walking down the San Antonio Riverwalk. Guy in front of us gets pooped on by a bird. Friend turns to me and says, "Sucks to suck." Friend literally gets pooped on as well right at this moment. That's what happens. Also, isn't getting pooped on by a bird like good luck or something? I personally have never been pooped on by a bird because I don't want to be. I mean, even if it's good luck. Well, I could use a stroke of good luck right now, actually, to be honest with ya. So maybe I do want a bird to poop on me. Dang, that really, I mean, it's the most instant karma ever. That bird really had to poop. Piano 9717. All right. I was at a touristy place at the top of a big cliff. People were hanging around at the top just enjoying the view, and this one guy was eating a sandwich while staring at his phone. After he was done, he couldn't be bothered to find a trash can, so he went to throw the sandwich wrappings off the cliff, but he got his hands confused and hurled his phone off the cliff instead. Oh, I like that. That's nice. That's what happens. I mean, it's just like so ironic. Like you go to this like top of a big cliff and it's probably so scenic and beautiful, you know, like usually hikes are. And this guy's just like enthralled in his Instagram feed instead. And yeah, like, and then you're just gonna litter bug? It's so rude. Cause like you could also just like put it in your pocket or like a bag that you have with you. You know, you could just bring it home or whatever and throw it out later. It's really not that hard. It's not a big ask. People are weird and lazy. Tuesday_guy. 2 of my friends and I were playing Monopoly sometime around freshman year of high school. Monopoly is how you lose friends. One of my friends owned all the railroads, meaning any player who landed on a railroad would pay him $200. The entire game felt like I was just moving my token from railroad to railroad, paying my friend each time, having no opportunity to buy properties, and getting super frustrated. In reality, it was probably only 2 or 3 times. Classic, but that Monopoly just gets you, man. On my next roll, I quickly calculate which space I was going to land on as I start to move my token, and lo and behold, I was gonna land on another railroad. I gracefully slide/cheat past the railroad and plot my piece on the next space. Chance. Chance card read something as follows: move token to nearest railroad, pay owner twice the amount. I lost my That's so funny. I love that. I love that. That chance really, ooh-wee. It was delivering some karma for you. Oh my gosh. I bet everyone was dying laughing though, because that's kind of hilarious. Ooh, don't cheat in Monopoly. Don't cheat in Monopoly. Monopoly is so cutthroat though. Dang, it can make people real angry. When I say people, I mean me. Deleted, all right? They got an award, but they deleted their account. My older sister and I didn't get along well growing up. One day, we were both on a city bus on our way home. As we approached our stop, I got up and moved toward the door. As it opened, my sister aggressively shoved past me to get off first. The second she stepped off, she was nailed full on by seagull poop. This was over 50 years ago, and it still makes me smile. That's so funny. Sibling revenge. But it was done by the seagull. You didn't even have to do it yourself. Life did it for you, buddy. Dang. That's sad. I mean, when I read the second she stepped off, she was nailed full, I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be horrible. I was worried that she stepped off and got hit by a car. So I'm really glad that it got hit with seagull poop, and it's just a fond memory for you. Also, it just goes to show that, like, you never forget those sibling rivalries, man. You don't love anybody like your siblings, but you also don't get bothered by anyone like your siblings.
Give me an extra sauce.
See what I'm telling you? Oh no, this is not McDonald's. What's this? Popeyes? Yo, Popeyes is one of my favorite like fast food restaurants. I remember I seen someone get into a fist fight at Popeyes though, and it took me a while to go back there. I was like, I walked in and I'm like, I'll eat somewhere else. And mind you, it's like one of my favorite fast food places, and I was so ready to eat it because I only get it like once every couple of months because I don't like buying too much fast food. So like today's the day I get Popeyes. You know, it's been a couple months. I deserve my little spicy chicken tenders. Walked in and there's a whole brawl like WWE happening. I'm like, hell no. No.
Give me an extra sauce.
Nothing. She's fighting over extra sauce.
You're in front of the store, right? So where's the sign to indicate that? Where's the sign to indicate there is not only one sauce you can get? Give me another sauce.
That's funny.
No, what do you mean you gave it to me for free? I just bought food online. online. I ordered it online.
Ah, I see what she's saying.
Give me a sauce. What the f is wrong with you?
Just give her the sauce.
It's literally a 50-cent sauce. I'm sorry.
Give it to her.
That's hilarious.
She had a.
Okay, there are so many things wrong with this video. First of all, the fact that the worker is fighting this customer over the sauce. I don't know how food rules changed or whatever. When I was working back at like different food places, it was always like if a customer is really determined and they're really adamant on getting this, like the sauce, this extra whatever, just give it to them because you have other customers to attend to. One of them was not getting a manager to step in. Another one was him throwing the sauce at her. Even if she's frustrating you, that is the last thing you should be doing, because now she's gonna get more than agitated. Might get physical, which she did because she threw the sauce back in his face, which kind of deserved. Like
76.
Give me my change.
Yes, ma'am. It's $11.
We will not be back. Give me my change.
Yes,
we will not be back.
Get my
$11.76.
change. While you videoing something, get my change. Video whatever you want to video. Do y'all know how many times we have been to this restaurant and to be insulted by this man about a soda in a cup? We will not be back.
Sorry, ma'am.
Nobody I know on Facebook or Twitter, no one will be back. We will not be back in this restaurant. Let me show you how much fucking money I have in my fucking purse. If I have to pay, fucking pay you. Fucking drink.
Okay.
They got $3 to give some fucking so keep all that.
Have a nice day.
I don't know the context of this situation, so I don't know why she's so upset. But apparently the man didn't give her change. That's what I'm getting out of it. And she's all angry, talking about she's not coming back and she's not gonna bring anybody back, and she's gonna let the whole Twitter and Instagram know, Facebook. I don't know how well known she is on social media, but I doubt that's stopping their business flow in any way, which is probably why the guy behind this the video is like, yeah, okay, whatever. Like, all right, leave.
Back again, and I want help.
If it's not McDonald's, it's Walmart. Yup.
Been where they are. I'm on a walk already.
Okay. This is me. I'm sorry. I'm pausing the video again. This is literally me in retail. I've had to grow such thick skin over the years of working in retail. And so if you approach me now as a retail worker, well, I'm not a retail worker anymore, but if I were to ever go back into retail, if you were to approach me now in this current time, I would literally be doing the, okay, ma'am. Okay, great. Thank you. Have a good day. And with a smile on my face too. Like, I don't know how I've learned to deal with people like this over time, but I have grown such a thick skin where it doesn't bother me anymore. I end my shift, I made my money, and I'm going home. I don't even talk about it when I get home. It's gone at that point in my brain. Retail experiences, and it just gave me like low-key PTSD, but we're good.
Back again, and I want help.
Oh, she wants help. Oh, she's
Been where they
mad.
are.
Sorry, one more time, because why do Walmart never have enough employees that you gotta be walking around for 10 minutes to find someone who works there? And it's usually in the freezer aisle because they're restocking stuff. Otherwise, they all disappear off the floor. I don't know where they always are. That's not what I meant.
Oh, thank you. I can see your face. You know what I'm saying. I said, let me do this. I will go get your stuff. So I'm not gonna. Yeah. Let me handle this, gentleman.
She's really calm for real.
You know I've been in a long line already.
Not compassion for people who are yelling at customer service people. We have no compassion for people who are yelling.
There's no help over there. Where do you go?
She thought they
We
were gonna back her
patiently wait
up.
in line until
they
we can be
didn't.
helped.
We wait when I walk back and forth in the wet rain.
Then that's
Did
on
you.
you.
Do it? Let's see you do it.
I'm not afraid of water.
Of course not.
Oh my
The wet
god.
lane. Where was, I feel like this is probably filmed in like America or something. What the hell is a wet lane? This happened because I wouldn't let her cut in line to buy her soda. Then she asked me for my name in a very rude and demeaning manner. Okay, we'll restart this. Interesting.
Can I have your boss's number? You can't just
Have a
ignore
good
me
day,
and not
miss.
give me your name.
Have a good
Ignore
day,
your
miss.
boss's number. You cannot do that.
Have a good day, miss.
You cannot do that.
Have a good
I think she can.
I can report you to the Better Business Bureau. Are you aware of
Report
that?
me.
Do you realize I'm a CPA? I have a
Do
lot
it.
more range than you think I have.
Do it then.
I'm asking you
You're
what your
very
name is.
clearly agitated.
You're very clearly agitated. She said, we're not gonna do this today. All over 25 cents. Why is he punching? Oh my god. Oh my god. Whoa, it's not that serious. 25 cents. This is so annoying because people are so like, I guess the word would be entitled. You're thinking about the reason why you're mad, which just, you know, justified. You're upset. No, this was not justified. I would have quit my job that day. That would have been the day that I clocked out and never clocked back in. Like, that's crazy.